Magic Gang? Welcome to my channel. I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Thank you for all those who just decided to click on this video to hear what I have to say. So, we are doing back-to-back reading today, and this one is going to be on Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's relationship. So, what I like to do with relationship readings, I like to pit one against the other and just kind of see how their feelings are about the relationship and about the other person, and just kind of get an overall view. And if I need to, I'll draw like an overall card pull for the relationship. But these two, they are married. So let's see what goes on with this couple. So this deck is going to represent Machine Gun Kelly, and this deck is going to represent Megan Fox. Okay, I'm just gonna go by their names as I know it, because I don't really know their real names, and I don't really want to go through all that heartache. But anyways, oh, also, this, whatever I say here is allegedly. None of this is factual, and it's for entertainment purposes and not intended to cause harm to anyone. So let's get into it. Okay, so Machine Gun Kelly. Let me shuffle this real good. Machine Gun Kelly, how do you feel about Megan Fox and your guys' marriage and relationship together? Machine Gun Kelly, how do you feel about Megan Fox and your relationship and marriage together? Okay. One more. You know, this is a really, he is very spiritual, I will say. And I'm not sure if, I know a lot of people said that they're like, vampires, whatever the case may be, because they exchanged blood at their wedding. But I really do feel like there is some sort of mysticism that goes on here, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way. Let me pull a few more cards. All right. Okay, so let's go through them, because I like to just go through the cards, okay? So the Hierophant. To me, this is a religious person. This is a religious leader. And to me, whenever it's in the reverse, it kind of tells me something other than that, right? And or this could be someone who is in charge. This is also could be a law enforcement person, but we're talking about relationship, right? So to me, I just feel like there's some otherworldly stuff that goes on with Machine Gun Kelly, okay, and this relationship. So we'll see what comes out for Megan Fox, but I just automatically, this is what I'm drawn to, okay? On the opposite side, okay, I'll get to the card that's in the middle, but the opposite side, we have the High Priestess. This is someone who's all-knowing, okay? They know what's up. They know what's good. Okay, you can't not put anything over this person's eye. This is also can be someone who is highly into mysticism. This could be somebody who's into magic. This is someone who's very intuitive. But this is someone who's definitely into otherworldly things. Okay, things outside of, I would say, the norm as far as spiritual beliefs, okay? So this is something that they have in common with each other. And I feel like this is something that really keeps them solid. And I feel like the spiritual aspect in their relationship is what really does it for Machine Gun Kelly. Like the relationship they have here, I feel like Megan Fox understands him. Okay, and that really does it for him. That is what really balances him out is the fact that she understands him, and I feel like he can be himself. He doesn't have to be politically correct, and he doesn't have to be something that he's not around this person, because they share a common bond of this like otherworldly aspect to this relationship. Okay. um so you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity that's being given, okay, or someone giving something in, giving something of themselves into another situation. The Wheel of Fortune. This is like a marriage card, okay, or a union card. So Machine Gun Kelly is really giving to this relationship. Pentacles, this is about foundation, or to me, this can also represent seeds to be planted, that's going to bring about growth later on in the relationship. So Machine Gun Kelly is really investing, okay, some seeds into this relationship or into this marriage in order for this to grow. Do they have a kid already, or I don't know. I feel like, okay, I don't know if they have a kid already, if they're talking about having kids, or they want to have kids, or whatever the case may be. This could be a symbolism of that, but whatever the case may be, this is him planting seeds into their relationship, okay? And he sees that this relationship is good soil to put these seeds in, because he knows there's going to be growth out of it. And then you have the Tower here. This is him not wanting to change, not wanting this relationship to change. Okay, because the Tower is all about swift, quick change. Okay, in reverse to me, this is like not wanting change, or change not happening, or change not happening swift enough. I just think that this is representing of him not wanting things to change. So he's putting in the work in order for this to really bear fruit. Okay. Then, yeah, so, okay. Right underneath the Wheel of Fortune, what I was talking about, putting seeds in order to bear fruit. This is exactly what this card is talking about. This person is reaping what they're sowing. So Machine Gun Kelly seems like he is in a good place when it comes to this relationship, and he's just reaping the benefits of all the hard work that he's put into it. Okay. And it's really funny that these two cards are next to each other. This is someone who is really independent, okay? This card here, this represents someone who's independent, okay? And they don't really need or want from anybody. And I don't want to say this is necessarily codependency, but it can be, okay? I feel like there's some sort of codependency in this relationship. Okay, just for the simple fact, do you see like the similarities in these cards? Okay, there's someone, this is an independent relation, this is an independent person who doesn't need anyone to give them anything, and they don't want for anything. They're solely on their own. Okay, so this is someone who's independent, but with it being in reverse next to this card, to someone who's putting a lot of hard work in this harvest, to me, there just seems to be some sort of codependency in this relationship, okay? And it's like an odd situation here. And this could have to do with finances or money, just because there's a lot of pentacles here, but I don't necessarily think so. I just think this is their relationship. And I feel like there's some sort of codependency, okay? And I just feel like somehow, some way they're tied to each other. And this could be due to this otherworldly situation that really has a hold over this relationship, okay? Because I just don't see like... I don't know. I just feel like whatever bond that they made with each other, it's a real one. Okay, so that whole exchanging blood at the wedding or whatever, I'm not trying to make that a part of this reading, but it is important because this is what I'm picking up. I feel like that was really a big situation. Okay, I feel like that was a big situation, a really, really big situation. All right, so Megan Fox, how do you feel about your marriage with Machine Gun Kelly? How do you feel about Machine Gun Kelly and your relationship and marriage with him? I don't know if they're gonna if they're thinking about having kids or trying to have kids or talked about having kids, but I really do feel like there's a kid situation here. Okay, there is some sort of child. There is some sort of child involved. Okay. All right. We'll get into it. Megan Fox, how do you feel about Machine Gun Kelly and your relationship? Hold on, you guys. This is not right. I feel like if they have not talked about children, or if she's not currently pregnant, there is going to be talks of that. Okay, there's going to be talks. There's got to be talks of that, because the Queen of Pentacles is mirroring this Empress card. Uh-oh, shoot. So I don't know if they're trying. Okay, I don't know if they're trying and they just haven't been successful yet. But I feel like there could be something that comes out about them having a kid together. If they haven't had a kid together, it's going to come out about them having or trying or something like that. I just feel like there's some sort of child situation involved here. There's a lot of love in this relationship. It really, really is. There's a lot of love, and there's a lot of success in this relationship. Okay, give me three more cards. Three more cards to represent how Megan Fox feels about Machine Gun Kelly and their marriage. Oh, see, at the bottom of the deck, there's Two of Swords and there's Two of Pentacles here. There's some sort of codependency here, really. Really. Like, I just feel like there's some sort of heavy codependency here. But let's get into it. So you have the Empress, the Four of Wands, and then you have Judgment. I swear to God, this card always represents, like, it looks like this angel up here is breastfeeding a baby. Like, this is how it always looks to me. So I really feel like if she's not already pregnant, I feel like they're either going to come out and talk about that, or talk about their struggle of getting pregnant, or talk about wanting to get pregnant. Okay, there's some sort of, like, I just feel like pregnancy here. Okay, and I just feel like I feel like Megan Fox rules this relationship. Okay, I feel like she most definitely rules this relationship. Okay, and not necessarily in a bad way, but I just think that her femininity and her energy and what she possesses, I really feel like Machine Gun Kelly digs that. Okay, he digs that, and I feel like that that is what really attracts him to her. And there's something about her that he finds very, very, very attractive and very, very alluring. There's just something about her, okay? It's just something about her that just really, like, he's very enamored by her. Like, and she just really rules this relationship. And I would not be surprised if they talked about getting pregnant or wanting to have a kid or something like that, or like maybe having like struggles having a child or something like that. And even if they did have, like, because Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who's very nurturing, who's someone who's very giving. And then you have the Ace of Cups. You know, I feel like he's very giving to her. I feel like he's very nurturing of her. And I just feel like, I don't want to say, but I feel like he's more of the giver in this relationship. And not like in a bad way, but I just feel like he really caters to her, okay? Even when she's not feeling like her best or her most, like he really gives to her. And I feel like this is what fuels her success, okay? Her success and her happiness. But I really feel like he really caters to Megan Fox, okay? And it's just something about her that really, like, he really can just be himself and not have to be anything or anybody else. Hermit card. Then you have the King of Pentacles. Justice card. All right, so here we have the Hermit card. The Hermit, this could be you wanting to do something solo or do something in secrecy, okay? So this could be secrecy or in solo, but I just don't know why I feel like there's like a lot of mysticism that goes on in their relationship. There's a lot of magic that goes on in their relationship. I don't know why. I just feel like he just is in love with her. It's some weird stuff. I feel like he is just in love with her, and it's just right for him. It just feels really balanced and just right for him. Like, I don't even know what that is about, okay? But it's just weird. Like, I just feel like his energy is very, like, loving and giving to her, and there's some sort of codependency here in this relationship. But I just feel like they're very drawn and magnetic with each other, and I feel like it's almost like they feel each other's energy. And I honestly feel like this is why this Two of Swords and this Two of Pentacles are here, okay? Because they kind of balance each other out. They kind of need each other, okay? They ground each other. It's like they ground each other, really. They balance each other out. They balance each other's thoughts out. They ground each other, okay? And I feel like that's where the codependency lies. But I do feel like there needs to be a little bit more communication in this relationship as well, too. Because there's not a lot of sword cards, okay? There's not a lot of sword cards. And swords, to me, is about communication. And I just feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of giving. There's a lot of codependency. But there's not a whole lot of communication. And I feel like that is what is needed here. In order to really balance things out. There needs to be a little bit more communication, because you can be, really infatuated and really into somebody, but communication has to be really key to a relationship. And I feel like these two, they really do go with each other, but I just feel like there should be a little bit more communication. Let's see. All right, so what's going to be the future of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's relationship? What's going to be the future of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's relationship? What's going to be the future of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's relationship? Two more. Did I like not show? Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, give me some clarification here. Let's just shuffle this. Let's do this one more time. Give me clarification on what's the future of this relationship between Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Like, I feel like they're going to be married for a cool little minute. Honestly, swear, I honestly feel like Megan Fox really does rule this relationship. Because all the male figures here are in reverse. You have the Emperor, he's in reverse. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And not to say this is a bad thing, I just feel like she just kind of rules this relationship, to be honest. I just feel like they'll be married for quite some time. I just don't feel like there is going to be anything going, like, I don't feel like there's going to be a whole lot of changes in their relationship, okay? And I don't feel like if they have arguments, I feel like the arguments are not going to last that long. I just don't feel like the arguments that they're going to have is going to last as long. And I don't feel like Machine Gun Kelly is the type of person who engages in a whole lot of conflict either, okay? I feel like he shies away from the conflict. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is all about not seeing what's really, really there. And there's some optical illusion to this relationship. And I don't know if I really feel like it's this otherworldly situation because the Hierophant shows up again. Okay? The Hierophant shows up again. But in this deck, the Hierophant is a female figure. I just don't think that this relationship is going to change much from where it is. I feel like it's in the correct position. I feel like it's in a balanced state. I do feel like there's some codependency, and I do feel like Machine Gun Kelly is really catering to this relationship and really catering to Megan Fox. I really do feel like she kind of runs the relationship, and I just feel like it's just her energy. You know, I really do feel like it's her energy, and I feel like they're in some otherworldly stuff, like that's outside of what the norm of belief. And I feel like that plays a big part in their relationship. But also Machine Gun Kelly feels like he can be himself. So I'm going to leave this exactly where it is. And I will talk to you guys in another video.